Corey Stones, and I'm here to do another cryptocurrency market update for you. Today is Saturday, February the 17th, 2018. And if you've been paying attention to the cryptocurrency market, you have seen that Bitcoin is back over $10,000. You have a total market cap that has grown above 500 billion. So you've got the growth of not just Bitcoin, but the growth of the total market cap starting to show some positive signs. For the last 2 months, things have been pretty flat. There's been a lot of negativity in the press. There's been a lot of uncertainty with what's going to happen with the SEC and some of the governing regulations and taxing and all these other things that people are a little unsure about. So with the total market cap growing, subsequently, you have the price of Bitcoin beginning to increase as well. So right before I did this video, when I checked it, it was about $10,600 and the total market cap was above that $500 billion range. So again, if you remember where we were at with the total price of Bitcoin back in December, we were at about 19.5, and subsequently the total market cap was about 800 to 850 billion. So just shy of $1 trillion there. So we're getting some momentum and heading back to that point. One of the things that I just wanted to talk about is just a general market update. We've got a few things that I want to point out regarding some news headlines. Number one has really been kind of the Chinese New Year. So the Chinese New Year was yesterday, the 16th. And if you are familiar with that, or you are unsure of how that may affect the crypto markets in general, you have a major influencing factor with that part of the world. That's a large part of the world. There's a lot of population in that part of the world. There's a lot of money in that part of the world, which equates to a large purchasing power and big influences. And so typically the Chinese New Year is a celebration where money is spent and people do some investing and giving of gifts, whether that be giving of money or giving of crypto or giving of tangible gifts, whatever. You have money being spent, celebrations happening, and gifts being given. Crypto is a major important investment tool that people in that part of the world are really looking at investing in. So anytime you have something that the communities in that part of the world get behind, because of the amount of people, the population, and the amount of money that they have within their countries, it can swing markets one way or another. So we had $6,200 Bitcoin really about a week and a half ago before the meeting or the morning of the meeting of the SEC here in the United States. That was like 7 a.m. when we hit 6,200 last week, the day of that meeting. By the end of that meeting, when people realized that the summary of that meeting was positive, then you had Bitcoin back up almost about $2,000 above that low. So it was almost back to $8,000 by the same day after that meeting. So that's just an indicator of how quickly things can move. And, you know, we were at 6,200 last week. Now we're almost back at 11. We're getting some momentum. We're seeing some positive signs. And we have the Chinese New Year taking place. So obviously we can expect that that's probably going to have some positive repercussions in the price of Bitcoin, the price of, or the total market cap for crypto in general, and then other cryptocurrency coins as well. I'm in charge of a Facebook group that is labeled as Cryptocurrency Discussion Forum. We've got a lot of really good, educated people from all over the world as a part of that group. Anything from mining to trading to investing, anything related to cryptocurrency, intermediates, experts, and beginners. I'll leave a link to that Facebook group below this video in the comments section. If you'd like to join and be a part of that group, please feel free to do so. It is a private group, so we'll accept you and hope that you can learn and provide not only some educational information for yourself on that group, but also provide some content for some other people to learn as well. So if you're interested in being a part of that group, I'll leave that link below. Some of the things that we're getting on a regular basis regarding questions for that group is indicators, right? What indicators do people look at to see what is happening in the market? There's a lot of indicators, okay? There's a ton of indicators you can look at. There's indicators regarding the mining, the GPU cards that are being released, and the better GPU cards that are, about to be released, which is going to affect the internal ability to mine a lot of these coins. There's, indicators on that level internally, indicators internally that happen with the nodes and what's happening within the network. You also have indicators over the course of global economies, right? What's happening in other parts of the world that can have a direct effect on the price of cryptocurrencies. You also have indicators like news coverage, right? And media coverage. If a news coverage is negative or the news coverage is positive, then you can expect that you can have a positive or negative effect in price action based on what's being publicly released in the media, right? That's not just true with Bitcoin and crypto, but that's true with a lot of different things. Media can affect people's perceptions, even though the technology of crypto or the technology of Bitcoin may not have changed, but the perception in the media has changed, which can drive the price one way or another. So there's a lot of indicators that you can look at. The three indicators that I like to look at, number one, the big indicator is the total growth in the market cap. If you are looking at crypto and you want to see what's happening as a whole, the first and foremost indicator you should look at is the total market cap, right? Where is that total market cap? As that total market cap grows, that's indicating to you that new money or more money is coming into the crypto space. As the total market cap decreases, that's money going out, right? People selling off their crypto for whatever reason. And when the total market cap goes down, you can expect that there's going to be a negative price action. In addition to that, when the total market cap goes up, you can expect there to typically be a positive price action, right? So I like to look at the total market cap as a big indicator of something I personally like to look at. The other things are the media coverage. What's happening in the media? Is it positive? Is it negative? And then the other big indicator that I like to look at is adoption. And so some of the adoption specific examples I can give you is the Dallas Mavericks. The basketball team here in Dallas and in the Texas area. Mark Cuban has come out and said that next season, they're going to be accepting Bitcoin and Ethereum for the purchase of their NBA team tickets. So that is a huge scenario and a classic example of adoption coming into the market of specifically Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that is going to have a positive effect on the price, in my personal opinion. Another example for adoption is I've seen a lot of headlines talking about Ripple recently. Ripple has been communicating with Western Union, and Western Union is interested in using Ripple as a trial to see how Ripple can work within the Western Union platform. That is a classic example of adoption. Another adoption scenario that I've seen with regards to Ripple is the United Arab Emirates banks over in Dubai wanting to utilize Ripple within their payment structures. And so that's another example of an adoption case scenario. And the more that any crypto is adopted, being used and accepted, you can naturally expect for growth to take place, whether that growth is an increase in price or growth in other, definitions. The more that people accept it, the more that people use it, there's a positive growth that's going to happen there. So those are the three indicators that I like to look at. Of course, there's a lot of other indicators that you can look at. You can go as technical as you'd like and really look at technical price analysis and look at what trends you can identify on the graphs, right? There's a lot of things to look at. At the end of the day, most people that I know are not professional crypto traders. They're not people who are doing this full time. They're investing on their free time. They're retail investors. They have full-time jobs and they're investing in crypto, whether it be on a mining level or on a trading and investing level, as something they're doing as a personal investment in their free time. They don't want to be looking at cryptocurrencies every day, all day long, and they don't want to be evaluating graphs every day, all day long. Even if they have the desire to do that, most people that I know don't have the time. So of course, if you want to get really deep into all those indicators, you're more than welcome to do that. There's plenty of indicators to look at. But the three that I like to look at is the total market cap growth, the positive and negative news coverage, and the adoption. The other thing I wanted to mention is an article that I just read this morning regarding Visa and a payment processing company by the name of WorldPay. A part of that Facebook group that I manage, we were getting a lot of questions about people who were making purchases on Coinbase, and what was happening was they were seeing two separate line items on their banking statement, and they were basically double charged. So let's just take an easy number of $100, for example. They would buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, and what would happen would be they would see two separate charges on their bank statement of $100 twice, even though they only bought $100 one time. And so initially, Visa and some of the other players in the market blamed Coinbase. Coinbase is the one that was at fault initially. Well, over about a 2-week time of development, Visa and WorldPay has come out and said that they were at fault for those double charges and that they will be refunding that money in full, and that Coinbase had nothing to do with that. So I'll leave a link to that article below the comment section of this video if you'd like to read a little bit deeper there. But again, I just wanted to make a quick market update video, talk about some of the positive scenes that I'm seeing, or positive signs that I'm seeing in the crypto space. And again, I wanted to let everybody know about the Facebook group that I'm managing. And it's a great group consisting of a lot of different people all over the world and all over with their skill levels as far as mining and trading. So there's a lot of great information there. And it's a place where you can get a lot of free information and share some of the information that you've learned as well. The name of that group is Cryptocurrency Discussion Forum. I'll leave a link to that Facebook group as well. And again, my name is Corey Moore, aka Corey Stones. Please keep in mind that everything that I post on this video, as well as any of the other videos on my channel, are all my personal opinion and not financial advice. If you'd like to be a part of my community and see some of the things that we're doing on this channel, click subscribe, click like. We're going to be making a lot of videos about cryptocurrency. I'm doing a lot of things about craft brewery reviews, mountain biking, snowboarding, investments, things that I'm passionate about and things that I'm personally involved in on a daily basis. So again, I hope that you'll click subscribe, be a part of the YouTube channel. And again, my name is Corey Moore, aka Corey Stones. Have a great day.